Welcome to Laser Wonderland, where we are walking you through how to create some nice, unique items utilizing Adobe and the Glowforge for this holiday season. I'm Audrey and I'm so excited that you're here. Today we're here to create your very own countdown ornament. This ornament is really handy because you get to customize it any way you want and have a little swivel that will allow you to turn it. So this little timer is so fun because it allows you to have a little timer here for any type of countdown, whether it's for the holidays, for Christmas, or any type of countdown, like say school countdown, a vacation countdown. You could utilize this type of countdown for any type of fun. We'll jump right into the tutorial in Adobe Illustrator as we learn how to create this. Keep in mind, this is a general template, so go ahead and run wild, make something of your own, or even make it bigger so that it really is a countdown and not just an ornament. If you're ready, let's hop right into the computer and go through the steps on how to create this ornament. In Adobe Illustrator, let's begin by creating a circle, and we're going to use this text function and we're going to be writing around this circle. So if you click on that key, it's called a path tool. If you click on that circle, it'll allow you to start typing in that circle format. So here I'm going to type all of my numbers, essentially up to 24, because that's what we're going to use as the countdown marker. Once we do that, go ahead and hit the character tab. We're going to space this out so that it's all spaced out evenly and we have all of the numbers wrapped around this entire circle. Make sure to have a little space in between the 1 and the 24 for the countdown extravaganza. So whether that's a star, picture, whatever it may be, make sure you have like a little space in between. Once we like the positioning of our numbers, we're going to press Command-Shift-O to outline all of the numbers. We'll then create a circle that's going to encapsulate this entire font area. This is a multi-layered ornament. It's going to have 3 layers. The middle one will have the numbers, and we also need an inner circle to essentially make it swivel around. Here I'm also creating a little rectangle that's going to be showing the numbers individually one by one. And it's nice to just kind of use the current template that we have just to get a grasp of where this number box needs to be, and then we could go ahead and separate everything to create each of the layers for our ornament. And here we could see that all of the numbers fit into this little rectangle, so this is a great size for our ornament. For this ornament, I am going to use a star to be that ultimate countdown, we made it item. So here's the star. I made it just big enough that it fits into this rectangle, and we're going to use this as our finale. So let's go ahead and create that, and you could also group that all together with your numbers as well. So for this ornament, you also need like this swivel handle that's going to be going around and around your ornament. So go ahead and make whatever else you want. I'm going to duplicate my star here so that I could use that. And once the star matches or aligns, that's when the ornament is ready. We could also create a little handle. So I'm using that same method of using a rectangle, and we're going to curve the corners in ever so slightly so that it's a little bit softer. Once you're happy with everything and the way things kind of look, let's go ahead and separate everything together so that we could have all of the layers out individually. So here we go. We're going to have the back, and then we'll have the swiveling middle, and then we'll have the front that needs the little square cut out to show just the individual numbers as you move the swivel box around and around. And even with the swiveling item, we could go ahead and now combine it with this middle portion so that it is its own little piece. Here's what it'll look like. Okay, so now we have all of the pieces here. You could go ahead and stop right here, but if you want this to be an actual ornament, we want to make a little handle, and we also want to have like a countdown or some phrase in the front of your ornament just to jazz it up a bit. This is essentially a countdown ornament. Let's write days until Christmas. I'm going to use this font called Boho, and I'm going to also create some stars here for some cutouts just so that it makes it a little bit festive. Also with the stars, I want to make sure that it's inside the number area, so that it's in the dead space area, so that regardless of me swiveling my ornament, it's not going to touch the numbers or reveal the numbers in the little peekaboo stars. When you're happy with the font and where your writing is, you can use Command-Shift-O for outlining, and then use the Pathfinder tool to unite all of the letters together. So here we have it. Everything looks good. The final thing here is to actually create the hole for your ornament. To do this, I'm going to create a rectangle, and I'm going to curve in the little corners here. Once I do that, let's utilize Object Path, Offset Path to create a little ornament fixture. We're going to combine these together and just size it to place so that it makes the little handle that we'll be able to weave our ribbon through. Alright, so let's go ahead and use some of these tools to combine everything together and make our ornament. You could use the minus front to remove the inner circle portion of that ornament top, and then we'll combine it all together to create our final backing. Go ahead and cut this. I'll show you all of the pieces where it comes out together, and we'll go ahead and assemble. We have 3 sheets that have come out. One of which has a circle cut in between. Do not lose this because we need this. And then we have our front and our back. Make sure if you have masking that you're removing your masking. For all my wood items, I like to use my plastic razor. It really does help speed up the process when you're trying to remove all of the masking on your ornaments. I will say though, if you have acrylic, I would actually avoid using this because it will scratch it, and that's definitely not a good look. So here's our ornaments. We have the centerpiece, our back, and our front. Right, to assemble, we're going to place our circle in the middle, and the best way to do that is to actually put your pieces together. I'm going to use my handy dandy Loctite super glue. This is my absolute favorite super glue to use. We're going to put a dab in the middle. Place your circle in the middle. You want to make sure that this is perfectly aligned so it doesn't have any issues later. Give it a nice squeeze. We'll do the same for the top. Put another squeeze, a dab here. We'll place the top on. And there you have it. You have your perfect little ornament. And then you also have your little ribbon. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you're able to create your very own countdown ornament such as this. Make sure that if you do create one that you tag me in your post. I'd love to see every one of yours and all the creations that you make. If you like this tutorial and you're interested in the rest of the series, I'll go ahead and leave the series here. If you haven't already, make sure you click that like button and hit subscribe. And as always, make sure you shine bright, and I'll see you on the next one.